Hello everybody, Darren here, and welcome back to Total War Rome 2 Divide et Impera as Rome. In the previous episode, we suffered a decisive defeat at sea, or rather Lucius Cursor did. There's no blame placed on me. He made some strategic errors, miscalculations, and but he managed to get away, although most of his fleet was completely destroyed. However, the good news would be that the Carthaginian fleet was slightly impeded, and they've separated out now with 7 of their ships heading west and 2 of them in pursuit, seemingly, of Papirius. Now we've managed to get away and get to Taurus and start recruiting new ships. With our new docks in place, we're actually recruiting much faster than before, so things are looking good, although we do no longer have the level 1 hulls. I'm going to have to look into that. Something else I noticed, this sea region is actually rampant with piracy. Negative 30% wealth from maritime commerce in adjacent ports. It is a shared region. How we can bring down piracy? Not entirely sure. I think it's mostly to do with this building that we talked about previously. Negative 45% if you get it all the way to the max level. We'd also, get the level 2 ship hulls. So maybe it would be worth doing. It is a pretty big sea region. That being said, I suppose we could really try to tactically look at the ones that have the most commercial viability and see what the piracy is like in those places. We're at 39% for the ones up here. But what can you do? I really don't know. Piracy is just going to go up and up as we recruit these trading ports. I'll have to really look into that because there's no city wharf here that can bring it down. We'll do it live. Is there anything here, for instance, like this thing, the fortified garrison? That's not going to do anything. The colonial large, that's not going to do anything. Yeah, I'm not sure. So I guess that's one for me to look at. I don't want to waste your guys' time. I know I'm really slow to do things in these games. But, yeah. Piracy. Not good. Maybe it's just always going to be there to an extent, but I feel like... Oh, I know. Patrolling. Patrolling will do it. Negative 5% piracy in the local sea region. Maybe it's based on... Oh, and then it says negative 50% at the very top, actually. I was reading the bottom bit. Protect the coastal settlement from attackers. Yes. Okay. So that's a necessity. Negative 50%. Is it true just to have one ship doing it? I wouldn't do that. It'd be, like, too cheesy. But, you know, a little fleet of 10 or something, we could do that with them. That would maybe earn its money back, perhaps. Anyway, let's, we're really just about to end the turn. I haven't done anything since the previous episode. So nothing has changed, nothing has moved around. We have 2 armies out by Sardinia and 1 by Sicily. We're waiting to see if they make landfall. It is spring, about to be summer. They're going to have good movement range, so we'll see what they do. Alright, I saw a decent amount of Carthaginian movement. Let's have a little look. So our politicians returned from boosting the public order in Sicily. Research complete, concrete. We can take a look at what that does exactly. No problem there. Marcus Junius Brutus as an admiral has leveled up. He's our governor admiral. Okay, don't have to worry about that. And again, family annals. Following the death of a relative, this character takes a vow to honor his memory by performing an animal sacrifice annually on the day of his death. Gained zeal. So that's Gnaeus Sergius Agrippa, yet again. That's twice now he's after doing things to do with the family annals. Strange. Anyways, what did I just say? Oh yeah, so we've got a Carthaginian army now in Carthage. We have the one that's outside Sicily just hanging around. They're actually patrolling, which I think helps the piracy in the region for us. I think. But maybe, I don't know, if it's an enemy doing it, maybe not, I'm not sure. The other Carthaginian army is moving seemingly towards Italy with the fleet going in front of them. It's the fleet that was over here, though. Not the one with 6 ships. The one with 6 ships presumably is returning to wherever it came from before to recruit more. Maybe down here at Mastia. Not that we can see. Oh, he's just spotted 2 armies here and another one there. So my limit is like 8 armies, I think. So they've got 3, 4, 5, 6 at least that I can see. How many can I make? I can do 6. If their Imperium level is at what mine is, that could be all 6 of their armies. It's kind of interesting, I guess. So, as money is still coming up, we have 7 turns remaining at sea. We're just going to keep recruiting into this one. So we'll get 2 more assault biremes, 2 more pursuit tri-hemiolas. Just leave them doing their thing. Money is coming up, actually, all the time, so that's good. Buildings are progressing here. We're about to get next turn the vineyards, so higher trade potential. What would be nice, actually, is making contact with someone like Egypt or the Seleucid Empire so we can open up new trade, because we've just been kind of staring at Carthage for a while. So I think we'll send Pompeia Gemella. Would it be better to go on land? Probably. Let's send her south. She's going to go to Egypt. How old are you? 29. Nah, she can make it there and back and be totally fine. Alright. I feel bad for Libo, you know, just sitting there now defending 2 towns constantly because we just don't know what these guys... They won't make a move for it. It's such a shame because we could have quite a fun battle if they just brought 2 armies together and attacked. I feel like even if the AI knows they can't win the fight, there should be a sort of game manager that knows it would be fun for the player and just make it happen. But I guess maybe that could be open to cheese. Yeah, anyways, is there anything else we can really do? We've got some upgrades. Nepos up here, one of our governors. We're converting the culture rapido. What do we have here? These are all just upgrades. So basically, just want to increase culture. This one, 6 cultural conversion now. This one is growth per turn and replenishment for public order. Let's do the public order one. And public order and research rate. Let's get that as well. That's really good. Have you got anything? Nope. Our governor out here. Let's give him construction cost reduction. And we'll just do the same here. Rightful sovereign. Lowered banditry. Is there anything for lowered piracy? Let's look at tier 3. Sometimes tier 3 in the individual groups actually have slightly better things. Or like additional bonuses. I'm just trying to see if we see anything for piracy. Like in this naval category, maybe? Nope. I'll skip over zeal. I wouldn't expect to find it there. I wouldn't really expect to find it there either. It doesn't look like it. Some good stuff though to do with like getting more... way more money, like higher tax rate. No. Alright, sorry for the delay on that, but let's just go with city governor. We'll leave it as that. Oh, a little boost to the tax rates and things. That's all good. Could we get another spy or anything, or are we still maxed out for them? Spies 2 for 2, champions 2 for 2, edicts, fleets. Could get a fleet and just sail far out that way. Now, we just got concrete. So that's given us and enables us to build an aqueduct, which maybe... Oh, we already got one here, actually. That's okay. It's the aqueduct chain. I was going to say maybe it would have been better instead of this. But no, we'll go with the public forum. That's okay. But it would be probably good out in towns like this maybe in future. If you didn't want the public forum and aqueduct here, might be better for growth. And that would allow us to level up faster long term. If we have a look just really quickly, what does that current one do for us? It's sanitation, growth, public order, culture. It does seem like a really good catch-all building. So maybe we'll delete this. We'll build an aqueduct here instead. I suppose nothing wrong with going with the library. Extra research rate, empire maintenance reduction. Sure. It's only 1,600 anyway. It's not too bad. Oh yes, the slave buildings. Now we'll leave those in Italy for now, I suppose. Alright, there's really not much else to do. It feels a bit... I feel a bit stun-locked. Like, I'm not really sure what I should be doing next. We're kind of reacting to Carthage a lot. The economy is good. We're building up... fleet. Yeah, I guess we're just building up the fleet. If they don't react in like 2 or 3 turns, then we're just going to start knocking them down and then cross over to Africa. I mean, that's all you can do. Alright, we're going to go with water sluicing. So increase sanitation everywhere, growth everywhere, and wealth from industry. We also get a negative 3% building construction cost everywhere, so it's just obviously a really good little tech to get. And it only takes 3 more turns. We were getting it before, but we stopped it. But yeah, we've been having sanitation problems. So we have 5 out of 7, so that getting that bonus 3 is going to solve at least Syracuse's potential for a plague and maybe some others. But yeah, it would be nice to get an aqueduct down here as well for the sanitation. Anything else to do? Not really. Let's just take a quick overview of what's going on. Happiness-wise, we have 2 factions really happy with us. And then this is sorted by attitude, so anyone we should really worry about? Massalia aren't too happy with us anymore. Which is funny, because we're trying to like let them die, basically, but they don't know that. Or do they? Now, Corsica is gaining 26 public order. That's pretty damn good. We could start to tax if we really want to hammer home some money. Oh, it's only 600 money. Jeez, that's rough. I can see why. If there's only 2 regions, and then your empire, yeah, there's not much room to get much out of here, I suppose. Maybe if it's leveled up enough. We do have the industrial thing, so 800 wealth from manufacturing and 16% wealth from industrial buildings. I think this one's the one to go for, because you get wealth from all commerce and wealth from industry if you happen to go into that thing, and more. Yeah, it just hurts the public order and squalor quite a bit. I guess they both do. This lowers all costs, I assume, in just this region or province. So yeah, we'll just go with the left side. All right, let's leave it at that. Let's see what they do. All right, we've got something to react to. The Carthaginian army is actually moving north at a fairly fast clip, and I think they're now in range of taking Eulalia, and that's a pretty silly error on my part, because I could have thought about that. Now their fleet is down here, so I thought like leaving here would be a bad idea. Let's just go with the aqueduct just really quickly. Anyways, yeah, there is a garrison though now that's built up a decent amount, so I think their fleet is weak enough that that doesn't pose too much of a threat to the city. So we could go and start marching north, but we are now out of reach. They're going to get there first. So that's a shame. If they can. They might just be just out of reach. It's hard to tell, you know? It's hard to tell. Anyways, our fleet has just recruited even more. I'm going to start moving this down. We're going to go for them, because they're just sitting there. They're preventing me from doing anything. Getting sick of it. The other alternative, by the way, is they could go straight for Rome. That'd be crazy. But we'd have a lot of mercenaries I think we could get here. So we'd just bolster up really quickly and we'd be fine. But it would be a little like, ooh, careful now. But anyways, yeah, so let's just go this way with our fleet. If they want to run away and back off, that's great. We might even then load up our boys and start heading across, because we're getting sick of waiting around now. So Cursor's back with a vengeance. The army is mostly replenished. We have supplies on the ship. We have 6 turns of movement. We can still recruit while we're moving. Remember, this is a shared sea region, so we're actually totally fine to recruit down here. We just ran over there because I was scared of their fleet, but now we're back. Let's go again. 2 Trihemiolas. This time we'll go with 2 fire pots ourselves, just for the variety of things. He's after seeing them in the field, and he wants to deploy them himself. So get a couple of those. All right, so the fishmonger in Arminum. Caralis has now upgraded its city properly, and vineyards in Arretium. Excellent. Money is nearly at 7,000. We're going to run Brutus up north. Hopefully Caralis can defend itself. We need to do something here. Am I being... Okay, I was going to say, am I being real stupid? Can they reach here as well? They can't. What we could do as well, I'm confident enough that we could also just patrol, and then we have plus 30 public orders. That place is getting happy very fast indeed. No taxes, 2 governors, an army... I can see why they'd be happy. I think now's the time. Cursor's been sitting here with this army for a while. Let's just upgrade it. Well, oh, so expensive actually. Let's do the Hastati first. So they can be the new versions. The Velites. Alright. There we go. So they're mostly upgraded now. Just a couple of things left to do. But the reforms have happened. 6,600. So that cost us about 300 extra upkeep when all was said and done. Yeah, not much else to do again. So these are quick turns, which is good, I guess. We're advancing, but in some ways it feels like we're also stuck. But I don't see any other problems there. Do we have any other events worth paying attention? Oops, sorry. Nope, not really. Okay, so we're really just... their fleets are and armies are kind of vanishing. You know, we've got one here, 2 armies, and a small fleet. That's all I can see, so... Don't know where the armies have gone. Oh yeah, I suppose what we are doing is still moving our agent. So we'd run along here. There's 2 more armies, obviously not recruiting anything at all. And then we have our other spy here. So we're just going to keep her moving. Alright, cool. Let's end the turn. See how they react. Next turn is winter. Yeah, so they reached Eulalia. So that was to be somewhat expected. Which is a damn shame. I'm not even going to bother defending it. Our army's on the way. So we'll let it auto-resolve. We'll lose a lot. We could do better if we fought it ourselves. But we'll just leave it. Take the hit. Take the L. And we'll have Brutus come up here and reclaim it. Defensive stance, please. Let's see what they do. They might not even take it. No, they did. Carthage are probably feeling pretty good right about now. They're coming off of 2 victories, one at sea, and now they've captured back Eulalia. A plague in Taurus, damn. We need that. We're getting that water sluicing technology next. This man's been elected Adile. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting we should be upgrading some people. So Brutus has been upgraded. That's great. Pirates have been spotted in Asculum. Shared sea region, negative 39%. Okay, well. Fleet destroyed. The garrison fleet, yeah, okay. Lost the settlement. We lost the resource. Iron, oh yeah. Damn. And it looks, by the looks of things, the problem with this is they've come in there. See all these cranes everywhere? They've destroyed the whole place. They're rebuilding everything. Obviously to their culture. It's a great thing about attacking your own cultures. You can often just take what's there. So we have 2 options. We're going to take out these transports and we're going to then take out these. We'll do the land battle first. It's certainly more fun. And just see if there's anything left. Alright, he's in Adile now. And they're a little bit damaged from that battle. They shouldn't really have any garrison. We have a whole new army with Brutian infantry, the Turini assault infantry, the Principes, the cavalry, and the Velites. This is going to be a fun one because we get to see some of these new troops. Please tell me we can reach them. It is winter, yes. And they can't get out. They can't get away. They can't escape. Led by Abamilki. Led by Milk. Let's go. Love to see it. Alright, let's fight it out. Alright, here we are. Let's wait. It's dry. Let's go. Now, they did actually have 400 troops for garrison. Not much, but it is something. Hey, a different looking town. Love to see it. Oh, and it's Roman. How unusual. Okay, cool. We're taking it back. So, let's see. These are our Principes. Just want to make sure I get the units right. We have the Brutine infantry. I'd like to kind of go forward with them first. Actually bring the Principes in later. The Turini. We're going to bring them in around the back of the town. Let's station them here, hidden. It's a bit strange that they're hidden like this, but that's just the way the game is. Alright, so they're hidden on the right side of the town. We're going to send the Principes in on the left. Actually, we'll save the cavalry to go in the left, and we'll just go straight into the city this way. So we've got 2 entrances, one in front of us. One here on the left, one road here on the right. Get the Brutians to go down. We'll have to make them thick. Principes late, they can back these guys up as well. The Samnite Principes. The Velites, I guess, will be protected by the spears. And we'll see if we can tactically use them at some point. And then we've got the cavalry. Alright, cool. So here's the situation. We have our general, obviously, Brutus, with 2 cavalry units of Equites. The plan is to send them around the left and along the coast and in. We then have 3 Principes. These are our best troops. We're going to send them straight into the town here. They're going to be fighting uphill, but, you know, they're kind of used to that kind of thing. These guys will also be fighting uphill, but narrower streets. It's actually better for them that way, because they are probably superior to what we're going up against. Although it depends. We'll see what the kind of hoplites they end up facing. So they're going to be walking straight up that way, and then we're secretly going to bring in some armor piercers that can come in around the side of the coast and flank in from the back. General's going to watch on, and we'll react with Velites and stuff wherever they're needed. Let's begin. So we'll just move nice and chill. We don't have to move these guys just yet. You don't want to play, give it away and tell them where they are just yet. And who knows how the enemy's going to react. They might all just barrel out towards us. That would suck, because that keeps happening every time we fight. But there's no navies involved this time, so I'm hoping they don't do that. Start running the Equites out that way. Something really cool you can do in this game is actually take control of a unit and actually direct it. So we could follow them out that way if we wanted to. It's almost like Mountain Blade or something that way. You can do that with any unit. A fun little self-imposed challenge in this game is to only play the game by focusing on this unit. So with the camera, delete camera, we're like locked onto the general completely. And then to only give orders from here. You could do that in Rome 1. It's like an actual camera setting in the options. It does look like a lot of them are running out. We're going to run forward then. This is a bit of a shame. Don't know why the AI... I don't know what's wrong with the AI. It just seems like completely broken, to be honest. Let's run forward that way. We'll send the cavalry in. It could be that they know that units are missing, maybe, and they're thinking, like, if we just run out, we can engage what we can. Alright, we are straight in on one unit over there. Go further up. I want to keep them bogged down and blocked in there if we can. The Velites. We could maybe throw in with them and get our spears just around here on the sides to protect them. Principes are going to run in, and we're going to run along this side of the street. Get the Equites to go into the back of the town. So this is the situation. They're piling down the central street. Don't know why. I'm going to throw as many spears as we can in on this unit, cavalry unit that's running here. And then we'll send our general in. Don't want to hit our general, so we'll just stop firing now. Actually managed to go around my unit and charge into them. Good job, I guess. Our Turini are making their way in. They've got a bit of a long run ahead of them as well. Now, we've got, like, pike units here, but we're going to run straight up to them and send our cavalry into their backs. Oh my goodness, they lifted their shields, like, right before it happened. Hang on, stop. Shit, just turned around. They kind of went to a little hoplite mode. I just didn't want my unit collapsing in on itself there. How are the Velites? They're okay. They took, like, no damage. Alright, we have a horde of troops in the center here. We're just going to go like this, get our Velites in position. These guys jumped up on them. We've contained the blob for the most part. There's a lot of phalanx units here that I want to throw stuff into. The Turini are running around on the sides still. And the cavalry, they're engaged. That's all good. Alright, cool. You guys, spears, just stay there. Let's fire manually into this patch just right here. Actually, these guys have their backs exposed. Let's fire into them. Some of these guys might get up, maybe. I don't think so, actually. Alright, let's aim for their general, actually, just because it's a general target to aim for, I suppose. Now, how are we winning out there? Yeah, that's looking okay. And then we have some missiles here. Okay, keep going. Turn off fire at will for them. Let's get the cavalry around to those missile units, if we can. I'd rather go this way if we can. Principes. So the Principes are free now. They can slowly move their way over this way. I would say just walk that. Looks like we've pretty much fired all our ammo now. Fire one more volley in there and just see how that goes. They're actually doing a decent amount of damage to my units here because the phalanxes are just pushing forward. And they're breaking our formations a lot. Try to reform some of these lines. We're waiting for our guys to get there. They're almost here, though. I might have overcommitted flanking units. I didn't think they'd just come straight down the middle, but it is what it is. What is battle rhythm going to do? Actually, we can finally learn about it. So, increasing the combat skill of nearby units for an extended period. Let's go. See if we can get that other unit back as well. These guys will have to fall back for a moment. You guys go for them. And the cavalry is going to slam down into some missile units now, which is good. One go there, and one go there. Their cavalry is moving up, but that's fine. Turini. Let's just go two at a time. Two down this way, two behind. Principes are moving up slowly. I wonder, should I bring the Principes around back to front, actually? I think I should, because we already have a big flanking force. Let's get them around the front. God, this unit's just pushing through us right now. I guess they are Brutian infantry. They're not like that good. Alright, these guys are broken. Go into them, please, next. I would back out of here, actually. Now let the Turini do the job. Yeah. Alright, so we'll toggle on fire at will with them. Let them run forward. It's going to give them different targets each, and they should spread out amongst everyone in here. The Principes are running around the corner again, and the cavalry can just wait here and maybe do a flank also. Oh my god, it's so messy. I actually have to send Velites in just to hold the line for a second. Really waiting on those Principes to get here. Turini have made it down though. They're just engaged with the cavalry at the moment. It's going to hold them down. Hold them in place for a few minutes. Can we throw? Throw whenever you're ready. I don't know if you can do it unless you're formed up, but just give it a shot. Yeah, there we go. They're throwing now. All right, you go that way. You go that way. You guys spread out and go that way. All right, so the flank is on. The Principes are coming back around. Our units just got a little bit caught on the edge of that building there, so I'm just trying to get them around, maneuver them a bit better. Get the Equites to go around the back now. Alright, good. I'm going to send my cavalry just to run these guys down. Gain a little bit of experience doing that. Give our guys a boost. There we go, nice. Yeah, maybe run up a bit more aggressively. Come on, get in there. There's a lot of you. They're almost all wiped out now. They've completely broken that we've run into their backs. Cavalry, just throw yourselves in there as well to see whatever you can do. And the Principes, they're here now. Mop up. These guys came back at least. That's good. Yeah, I think the Brutian infantry have worn out their welcome. Or overstayed their welcome, I guess. They're a bit outdated now, maybe. I mean, they did take a lot at the front, to be fair. But still, I don't like how quickly they broke. See, every time they step forward, they just compress us more and more. It's very tough to fight against a hoplite phalanx that's advancing. Really just have to hit them in the sides. Or with a lot of missiles or something, you know? Hoplite, mercenary Greek hoplites. You fought for the wrong guys today. There we go. I was just about to send my cavalry in as well. Is that it? No, you still got some units. Turini, you're pushing in there. Principes, you can push in as well. Why not? That has to be it now, yep. Just a trail of sorry souls leaving the settlement. GG. Alright, it's a nice quick one. We'll do the other battle as well, the naval fight, and just start popping their ships as before we can cross over to Africa. Is that GG? I want to see if we can, yeah, just watch some of these guys go down. Like that guy. Look at him, kicked in the face. See you later. Good night. He looks so sad. He's like, where do I go? Aw. Alright, GG. Decisive victory. I gotta say, it is a real shame that they just keep sallying out, like, or running out of the town. I really do think there's something wrong with the AI. I don't know what's going on. Every settlement battle they do it. It's common in Rome too to see that now and then, but not every single time. Like, I just can't think of the condition that would make them do that. Excuse me. Because hoplites, you know, they could have had a really decent defense. There's only 3 ways into the city in that map. 4, I guess. But 3 if you back up a bit. And with some of these hoplite units, it would have been really difficult to push through them. Like, you throw as much missiles as you can, try to find a way around, but that's a bit of a, such a shame. Oh well. I guess it's a running theme of this campaign now. It's just like, yeah, the AI just sucks. We're not going to loot our own town. We're just going to try and take it back peacefully. And our buildings have been somewhat reset, but not too bad. I guess, all things considered. Should we go with the... It is tempting to go with the thing that reduces piracy finally, but no, I guess we'll just go with the fishing port or something. Another harbor for the export of iron. We'll go with the shield maker. I think that's what we had chosen before, actually. And we'll leave it at that. We'll just step out. Well, I guess we'll take the replenishment for 1 turn, and then we'll move down. Okay, cool. So we took that back. I'm just going to save it in case we crash. And I'm going to move the fleet and go for their transports, because I'm not playing around anymore. I guess auto-resolve it then. It's so in our favor that I imagine most of these will die. I was going to fight it out and just pop their ships one by one, but this is fine. Didn't lose anything. Their entire fleet went down. So this, yeah, just saved us time. Alright, slaves, please. GG. Now, we're replenishing. 5 turns before we have to dock. I don't want to dock at Syracuse because it would be a big public order malice. So I'm going to move back up to Taurus. Or go that way anyway. And then once we're just a little bit replenished, after docking just 1 turn, we'll come back down. And we'll get ready to cross over to Africa, because it's looking pretty undefended. I mean, it's not undefended. They've got... can't wait to see what's going to be like fighting these guys. Just like armies that have different kind of units in them now. But yeah, so that's going to be the plan. Kind of start getting prepared for the crossing over. Let's just give these guys their upgrade also. Alright, so we fully committed to the reforms. Anything else? A lot of building going on in Corsica and Sardinia. They've got conquest for 1 turn, negative public order. How bad is it? Negative 15. Provincial instability, negative 12. That gets better by 1 every turn, so that's okay. And our army is negative 6, so it'll be positive next turn. Might be tempted to see if we have the money to send someone back out to Sicily again to make them happy. Oh, actually, thinking about it, no one can reach us right now. So now, we can patrol. So that's negative 10 banditry, increased replenishment, reduced upkeep, 4 public order. So they're at negative 1 now. Not as good as I thought, actually, but better. Alright, so politics, characters. No, we can send a diplomat. Okay, we'll have to wait till next turn then. Could you patrol? No. You need to focus on building up stuff for public order, actually, next chance we get. Do you have anything here? Negative banditry? No. Alright, let's end the turn. I don't think there's anything else to check. Province is under our control again. We got the iron back. And Cursor has become a clever strategist. Nice. Alright, cool. Alright, research complete. Sanitation hopefully is now going to ease the constant plagues we keep getting. Ooh, we have another transport fleet just in front of Iole. Another army gathering down there as well. Alright, not much else. Cool. Ooh, look at this. Now they've got a fleet. Again, 14 units at the Cothan. And then they have 19 units. And they're called the Defenders of the New City, indeed. Alright, well. Yeah, we have to run back and get our bonus again. So we have to dock into the port for at least 1 turn. So we'll have to hop out for a sec. Get out of there. The plague's... Actually, we're landing while there's a plague. I don't know if that does anything, but we'll see. They should be able to handle the public order negative for at least 1 turn. Alright, we're getting good benefits there. Let's go again with... I think just keep up with the 2 of these. You know what? Let's go for some of the more expensive ships then. We'll get a couple of Queen Kareems. And then more Tri-Hemiolas. Oh, we can only get one. You know what? We'll go 3 Queen Kareems then. Big ships. Very expensive. 420 each. Who is that? By the way. It looks cool. While you're waiting, you've nowhere to go. You could just hop up here. I think it gives a bonus to Latium. Yeah, we just gained like nearly 1,000 by being up there. I suppose if you just stack all your benefits into one place, we're nearly at 10,000 income up there. It's kind of crazy, actually. Alright, let's move Brutus back down. And then we'll put him in patrol stance. Not gaining any replenishment here. I guess the population is still not great. It's not terrible, actually, but yeah, I guess it's not enough. Weird. And these guys are almost ready, so even during spring you can't get across to us, so patrol stance is still okay. Impera is still wandering around our lands. It's nice that they never went to war with us, and the same with Corinth. Sparta doing their thing. Athens still have their 2 towns. Haven't really seen an exchange of territory out this way in a while. Forgot to move the spy last turn, so let's just give her a long order. Alright. Now we'll move her down here as well, why not? She'll probably cross back over to Iberia later, but it's good to keep an eye on the recruitment down this way. Okay, so, anything else? Buildings are going, we're making good money, everything seems fine. No, oh yeah, we've got some upgrades. Scipio is upgraded, our governor up here. Increase that tax rate. Oh, we could increase, oh no we can't. I thought we could do it again. Reduce empire maintenance by 2% to increase cultural conversion. Let's do that. Public order and banditry reduction. Yes. Or do we want to reduce construction costs? I'll go with the banditry. Actually, banditry is pretty low and public order is good. We'll do the construction costs. I guess that's longer term benefit. Because soon we'll be able to upgrade this and we'll get the wine trader, 4% all commerce, 4% all trade agreements. Love it. Alright, so our military guy, income from raiding increased. That's actually a pretty good one. Let's go with that. Movement range when accompanying the general, and then 10% or 10 unit experience gained per turn. Nice. Alright, the first Latium. Almost ready to cross over. Morale for all units. Upkeep reduced. Let's do that one. Campaign map movement range. We need it. And yeah, let's do this one. Sworn bodyguards. 15% morale for the commander's unit, 9% weapon damage inflicted by his unit. Or no, yeah, let's do that. How old is Libo now? Oh, it was him, by the way, with the shore leave. He looks pretty cool with the helmet and everything he's got. So he's 38. Okay. It's alright. They've had 2 kids now. Wow. How's the families are doing alright, actually. Yeah, it's pretty balanced. Good. Yep, not much else to do. Just have a quick little glance over this. I always just want to see if anyone's really changed with us. That's like one of our neighbors, but no, not that I can see. Alright, let's end the turn. See if Carthage reacts one more time. We're just now building up our fleet to complete max. About to send it around. Oh yeah, technologies. Level 3 towns. It might be time. 3% tax rate, 1 public order, -3, empire maintenance, 7 turns. Let's click that one for now. Anything for the military side of things? Upkeep for mercenaries reduced. Increased populations. We haven't got anything in this category. Yeah, oh, it increases upkeep. That's probably why I've steered clear of it. But 5% attack for melee infantry and charge for all units. I just feel like I don't need it, you know? Our armies are doing pretty good. 10% ship health, though. Wouldn't mind that. And that's 9 turns away. I'm going to go with this last economic benefit. Just reducing empire maintenance is too tempting. But then after that, yeah, I think we're going to go down the chain of trying to improve our navy just a little bit. Although maybe by then it'd be too late, you know. If we hop over to Africa and we deal with Carthage, we won't really need naval benefits for a while. So there is that to think about. All right, it's end the turn. Alright, as your power increases, so too does the need to develop your military capabilities and civic infrastructure. We'll focus on civic, 20% research rate. It's still 6 turns, so I wonder if... See, that says 5 turns, so let's click off of it and then click back. Now it says 5. Good. Alright, so we've got an army here. Enemy transports. Looks like they're on their way to Eulalia yet again. They could potentially land here also, so we need to position ourselves between both. Which is difficult to do, to know how we can get to both in the same turn. I reckon here we can get there and there. But obviously, you see, I can see that now. But next turn, when it's fall, the movement range might change. So it's just trying to anticipate where we need to be. We'll just patrol here. Actually, I might even do fortify, just to get that bonus to replenishment also. And we'll see where they land, if they land. Let's see if we can engage them. They're coming out of nowhere. Just these armies are spammed over from Iberia. The enemy fleet here. Our fleet is docked down for 1 turn, so they're good to go. And we'll replenish on the way down. Let's dock at, or just stop at Syracuse. How much do you need for patrolling, by the way? Patrol stance, 50% of your movement range for patrol. So we could do it right around here. Piracy is reduced, reinforcement range is increased, melee defense for all units. Sure. I'll take the benefit to piracy. Meanwhile, our armies can just chill. Again, we're going to see if we can clear these guys. When this fleet comes down, we're going to move across with them. Our armies will just hop into the ocean and travel with the fleet. We don't have to be on the fleet. It'll be good enough just being next to it. But the invasion of Africa is about to be underway. Speaking of, let's get our governors to start moving south and preparing the culture down there. Start at least dropping a little bit, you know. Because now the culture here is 51% Latin. So that's good. And we could raise this 1,800, improve the temple. That'd be good. Not going to get the next port there. We don't need it. And we can finally get the wine trader. Nice. More banditry though. But we have reduced banditry with our governors quite a bit, so that's good. Construction complete. The archives in Taurus are ready to go. Scipio Asina, governor... Where is he? Oh yeah, it's this guy, okay. He's become gregarious, careless, and attractive. Cheerful, aged. Increases empire maintenance, alright. Alright, cool. And yeah, we have those new ships, so... Fairly expensive. 3 quinquiremes. 1320 ship health. We're not messing about now. Alright, unfortunately, that's going to have to be it. For this episode, anyway. So, I don't know if I mentioned in the last one, but I'm actually away in the next day or two when these release in Ireland. But I should be back the day I need to make a new one. So, I basically just recorded 2 episodes in a row, and then I'll be doing the next ones when I get back. But it just might means, depending on flights and stuff, maybe I'll miss a day. Just wanted to point that out, so apologies if I do. But thanks for all the support so far. I'm really enjoying the series. I just like coming into this game and playing it. It frustrates me that the game isn't more reactive and the AI is not better, but it is still kind of like just my happy place playing this game. It's a weird happy place because it just makes me frustrated, but it's just like a nostalgic happy place. So I hope people still just enjoy the series, even though I'm a bit slow to advance and do things. We've been sitting here with Italy and Corsica and Sardinia for a while, but we're going to make some more aggressive plays soon. One interesting thing to give you a little bit of a carrot on the end of the stick is that as we build up the Imperium, more and more factions hate us and more people will go to war and we'll be kind of pressed on all our borders. So that will happen. So we'll be stretched thinner and thinner. So boosting the economy as much as we can early on like this is quite necessary to deal with what could potentially be happening. We're very lucky that nothing is attacked from the north. I think hadn't Massalia taken Genoa, there would be armies possibly pressing on us now because they don't really have anywhere else to expand to. But yeah, anyway, that is what it is. Alright, that's going to be it for me. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.